Jill, is that you?
Thank you. Leave that tray for someone else. Thanks.
For your planning purposes, grabbing at gate 37A. As always, we appreciate your business here at Delta Airlines. We hope to see you in the near future. Have a great rest of your day and welcome nice and early to Los Angeles. Flight attendants will be through the gap forever.
All right, so I just got here, basically at the port. Shout out to Mark for picking up the car for me. All things JDM and then check in.
Call me whenever you need me.
Yeah, if anyone needs a car picked up in Long Beach Port, definitely hit him up. I'm gonna show you
Los
Instagram right
Angeles.
here. How do you feel about the car? Don't say what it is yet. How do you feel about it?
It feels really good.
Yeah. Have you picked anything up like this before? Like, what do you usually pick up?
Mostly trucks and vans.
Oh, okay, yeah. Have you seen one of these before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm hyped. I think reality's starting to like hit me now that I have to drive.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't wait on updates, man.
yeah, videos coming soon for sure. But I guess let me clean it up a little bit, and then I want to show it on camera and show everyone the mysterious K car that I'm about to drive from LA to New York.
I'll post it on Instagram and tag you.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
I've got about 50,000 followers.
Oh, nice, yeah. I'm surprised you knew what it was.
Yeah, I've got a Supra. So
Oh, nice.
I'm into these cars.
Yeah, it's cool. It's quite a hike though, going from LA to New York, but I'm gonna do it in like 8-9 days. I'm gonna take my time. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I think the furthest I've done is I went from here to Memphis. So,
Oh yeah, I have to pass Memphis to go to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta pass Memphis. You still have.
Yeah, I still have like
additional,
it's like 15 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a drive.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, no, hopefully make it back in one piece. It doesn't blow up. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. So here it is. I know a lot of people thought I was gonna get an AZ1, and don't get me wrong, I still like the AZ1. If we're being 100% honest though, when I had the money to choose between this cappuccino or kind of a nice cappuccino in general, I would always take the cappuccino over an AZ1. I feel like the AZ1, as much as I said I want to buy one for the year's over, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but $20,000 for a K car is repulsive. No K car should be over $15,000. And for this car being less than $15,000, completely done up, full body kit. I'll pop the hood. I think it has a bigger turbo. We got a sparkle seat that we're gonna change. We're gonna do a lot of things to this car, but to get a fully done up, nice cappuccino with title from Hawaii. Shout out to Slater. I'm gonna show you guys how all this started in a couple seconds. I feel like for me, it makes more sense to buy a cappuccino before getting AZ1. Will I get an AZ1 eventually? Maybe. I think for the same amount of money, I'd rather, not even, for half the money, I'd rather buy a Toyota Cero that still gets the cool doors. I can go over 85 miles per hour. I got some space. I'm still a quirky JDM car. So for now, we're rocking out with the cappuccino. But before we go any deeper into this crazy road trip that I'm about to embark on, let's rewind a couple weeks and talk to the man who made all this possible. Shout out to JDM Hawaii, shout out to Slater. Once he told me this car was back on the market, I was sold. It had to come to New York. I've been wanting a cappuccino forever. You guys know this is one of my dream K cars. I think the AutoZam is cool, but this is really one of my dream K cars. Like, this is not a car that's gonna be waffled away in a couple months. I wanna keep this car at least until the summertime.
So we are going to New York. All right, there she is. She's getting her final tune-up, checking everything, topped off the tronic fluid, just looking over everything, making sure the battery tie down is good. The last time we sold it, we did a tune-up on it. So you see it has relatively fresh wires, so I don't think we needed to do that anymore. So this time around we didn't do it. But naturally, if you want to change the plugs and all that, of course that would be good to do. But, oh, it is missing a radiator, a washer fluid cap. I'm sure you could engineer something. And make sure you put that NOS bottle somewhere right here. That NOS bottle that you did, make sure you put it right here. So when you pop the hood up, they see it right there. Probably spray paint this. It's not leaking, but it wouldn't hurt to get a new radiator cap. Other than everything looks good. In here, everything is as it is. Look at that, look at that. So.
And now that we have the car in my possession, there's a couple things that I want to change when I get back home. There's some areas that I definitely want to improve on the Cappuccino, but for now, let's do a quick 360. I want to go over the car. It has this cool body kit. I forgot the name. I might put it on the screen right now. I'm missing the side skirt, but to me, it doesn't really look that bad. Loving this exhaust. It has an amazing note, so that's definitely staying. The rims, they're European and a Japanese car, so maybe I throw the 3 spokes on there. I'm not 100% sure, but that's something I'm not sure about, to be 100% honest. I gotta see if I can go on Yahoo Auction and buy 2 of these. So I'm missing this on both sides, so I definitely want to replace that. The hood has a little crack here. It's fiberglass, so I'm gonna see if I bring it to someone back home and see if they can fix that. And in that process, I would love for us to be able to open this up and actually have that being a working vent. That's something I definitely want to do when I get back from Japan. Maybe add these back on. This once had like the hood pins, so maybe add that back on. I'm definitely thinking about putting underglow on here. You guys see how it looks on the Minica. For me not to put it on this car would just be crazy. This is just screaming too fast, too furious. Let me pop the trunk, show you what's back here. I think I'm gonna take this out and give it to my cousin because I'm not a big audio guy. So I'll probably just take this out. That way I could fully have my bags that I bought. I actually bought these from home. I bought this from my Cappuccino that I didn't own for the longest. So we're definitely taking the titties out eventually. And I will be dropping the top, I guess you could say. Under here, we got some more tasteful mods. Blitz coilovers, another strut bar. Timing belt was done 6,000 kilometers ago. HKS SSQ, Suzuki Sport, spark plug wires, hard intercooler pipes there. I think I definitely want to buy a newer intercooler, maybe a bigger one. Maybe buy a new radiator and fan setup. Maybe buy a new filter too. Definitely a new radiator cap. That's all stuff we're gonna worry about later. So later put a new battery in. And then right here, that's the crack I was talking about. So I'll probably get that fixed once I get back from Japan. It's nothing too crazy. And then you could see that. So I think that'll be pretty easy to get some airflow through there. But now, enough talking. I have over 3,000 miles to go. And our first stop is going to be at O'Reilly's. And we're meeting up with one of the subscribers that has a red Suzuki Alto. So that's pretty cool. Let's start it up. So I've been driving for about an hour now, and I've realized a couple things on the Cappuccino that may be peculiar. One, I'm idling close to 2,000. That, I mean, from my understanding, doesn't sound normal, but maybe it is. Also, my speedo doesn't always work. So you can see right now, I think it stops working when I get like above 50 kilometers. Let's see. Look, it's not working right now, so that's something to look into for sure. And then lastly, my check engine light, I guess you could say, is on. But I called Slater, and I actually remember driving this car 2 years ago and this being the case. He told me that the turbo has been upgraded, so that light kind of turns on and turns off, and it has been doing that. I've been driving for an hour, it's been on for, let's say, 40 minutes, 20 minutes, randomly it turned off. So that's another thing to look into. Like, we just started, and technically the check engine light is on, but maybe it's nothing. We're definitely, time will tell. Time will definitely tell. But besides that, it's pretty comfortable. The seat isn't the best, obviously, for a road trip, but I think that my posture after this 3,000 mile adventure is definitely gonna improve. The car sounds amazing. I'm about an hour and 30 minutes until we meet up with the homie, check out his car, and then I think I'm 5 hours from Phoenix. So I might get to Phoenix maybe after midnight, which is not good, but We got to stick to the plan. I have to make it home hopefully by Thanksgiving. If not, I definitely have to make it home by that weekend because I leave the 27th to Japan.
Feeling I know why it's yanked in, because it's somebody tried to take it out and they might have had a problem getting this thing out of here. Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens with this. Maybe the torquing it down again a second time. Maybe that's good.
If I turn the car on right now and it gets hot again, then that's the problem was not fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it could also get hot, meaning there's a short somewhere else. But
yeah,
you know, it's one of those things that you have to basically go path of least resistance. And what you do is look for the blown fuse, but since it's your blown main fuse, that means everything's bad.
Yeah.
So you haven't really narrowed it down yet. It makes it a little tougher.
All right, so I guess update on exactly what's happening right now. So the Cappuccino is driving fine, it runs fine, everything works good, but for some reason when I turn my headlights on after about 20 minutes of driving, the car just completely shuts off. Like shuts off. I get zero interior lights. I get nothing going on in here. And then I waited about 10-15 minutes, not even 10-15 minutes, I'm super exaggerating. I waited about 10-15 seconds, and then I turned the key, it turned right back on. So luckily I was right off the highway. I came to this O'Reilly's real quick, and then I was able to, I bought some tools, some little stuff just to kind of figure out exactly what it could be. I think it could be the alternator, but we're thinking it's not the alternator. I think it's that fuse that we were just talking about earlier, but I don't know. I think as of right now, I can't really drive with my lights on. So this road trip might have to happen, honestly, just during the day. I'm just going to have to wake up every day at 6 a.m., drive to about 4. It's only going to make this adventure even longer, so tonight did not go according to plan. But huge shout out to Rob Green and his Suzuki AltaWorks for spending some time with me and helping me kind of diagnose exactly what's going on. I love the way this looks. We got the red on red Zukis going right now, but now what we're going to do is just drive a little bit. We're gonna see if maybe I just had a bad connection, so I guess I'll just drive down, see if the car turns off again. And maybe it was just a loose screw, I doubt it, but let's see. I'm gonna be optimistic. We still got a whole drive. I've done 1% of my road trip as of right now. Driving Rob's AltaWorks. He has the Works clusters, which is pretty sick. Love that boost gauge. He got the popular radio, that's nice. Phone holder. We actually raced and it was neck and neck, surprisingly, but this one's a 4-speed. It isn't a 3-speed. But I'm about to get some B-roll of the Cappuccino right now. Driving the Cappuccino and the Alto for the last maybe like 30-45 minutes, and after really just re-screwing the main relay, the car has not turned off, the headlights have been on. I guess, you know, it was just something as simple as that. I wouldn't say my confidence is 100% back, but I think it was just that. So we have 40 more hours to go. I'm very behind schedule right now, but probably just gonna end this video here. Shout out to Rob. About to head to my hotel and catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Hopefully we meet a lot of people in Phoenix. I'm gonna see if I leave extremely early from LA tomorrow morning, and we gotta make it to El Paso tomorrow, so that's like 12 hours. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna figure it out. Let's go Cappuccino. Today, you know, a little hiccup. It brought us back 4 hours, but we got this. Peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.